We're in downtown Dartmouth at the Back to the Sea Center. I'm joined by Magali Gregoire, who's the founder and executive director of Back to the Sea Society. It is a wonderful thing. I'm so excited to be here.
Yes, thank you for coming.
So we're in front of the touch tank right now. It's open for the 2025 season. What sort of creatures have you found this year?
Yes, so we have some of our classic creatures that are popular every year. For example, here we have a sea star. This one's a little itty bitty thing. We have a little bit of a bigger one here that I can show you.
Whoa! It's really, it's rough like sandpaper.
It is, yeah. They have very bumpy skin that helps protect them. I'd say they're always a crowd favorite. And then we have what we like to say is a cousin of the sea star, the sea urchin. So they tend to surprise kids at first, but then they get really excited because you might end up feeling they have a joint at the base of every spine, and they can move all those spines individually. So you might be feeling it crawl in your hand right now.
Yeah, it's actually not as spiky as I expected. I thought the starfish would be soft. This isn't as pokey as I thought. So what's neat about this program is that all of these, it's a catch and release program for education. Explain that for our viewers.
Yes, that's right. So about a month ago, all of these were collected with the help of the scientific diver, John, at Dalhousie University. And then we display them for the summer. And then in September, with our permit from the Department of Fisheries and Oceans, we get permission to release them all back to the sea. And we actually do that with the public as well, which is really exciting.
That's really exciting. Now for 2025, you can't touch them, but you can see some really rare lobsters.
Yes, this is the first time we ever have lobsters in our tanks. It's actually something that people have requested in the past, but of course we were never able to do that because you can't stick your hands in a tank that have lobsters in it. But this year we were contacted by the Fisherman's Market, who donated 2 rare lobsters to us. So we decided it was worth dedicating an entire tank. So our second tank showcases these 2 lobsters. We did a naming contest online, and we have a rare 1 in 100 million cotton candy lobster. That one's white with these beautiful blue spots on it, and it's named Moon Mist. Very fitting.
Perfect name.
And then the second one is 1 in 50 million. That one is named Bingo, and it's split. So half of it is red and the other half is black, which is really neat.
They're beautiful and definitely worth coming to see. Now this is great for all ages. Obviously kids particularly love this place, but I love it. I think anybody can get something from it. What's your mission here at Back to the Sea Society?
Yeah, good question. Our mission is to spark curiosity for marine life and inspire desire to protect the ocean. So we really want people to get more interested, want to find out more about the ocean, and then with little actions in their everyday life, help protect the ocean.
All right, well you can come visit the place here and just check things out with Magali, or you can book special programs, even birthday parties.
Yes, those have been really popular. We've done a lot of birthday parties this spring, and in the summer we also have booked programs for daycares, day camps, scouts and guides, any kind of organized group. We've even done some for the general public at times.
Yeah, book club. We could set one up and get our own little session. Okay, that is fantastic. And then finally, I know the Back to the Sea Society is always looking for support. You do different fundraisers throughout the year, but look behind me. You can get your name on this wall of symbolic adoptions. How do they work, Magali?
Yes, so you actually get to take one of these cute little plushies home. For example, this one is really popular, little rock crab. These are all species that we actually have in our tanks. So you get a charitable tax receipt for the donation that you make. You get a certificate with your name on it, and you get to take the plushie home.
Take it home that day, and they're made by a local artisan as well.
Exactly, yes.
That is fantastic. Okay, finally, Magali, is there one more thing we can see before we go?
Oh yes, how about we look at a little hermit crab?
Oh yeah, we love a hermit crab.
So here's this little buddy. They do like to hide, playing hide and seek right now.
Okay, let's see. Well, there he is. Let's see if we can get him to stand on my hand. Sometimes they will. This is a nice shell.
Yes.
Oh, I can feel him. He's skidding around on there. That's a heavy shell. That's a big one in there.
We do keep a lot of empty shells in our tanks, and throughout the summer they get to change. Sometimes we get to see them change, which is always exciting.
Okay, I want you to tell me the proper way to put a hermit crab back in the water.
Yeah, that's a great question. So you always want to do it the whole facing up like this. If you do put them down in the water like that, you want to tilt your shell up, and you saw how that released that air bubble?
Yeah.
That's important because we want to make sure that the hermit crab is not uncomfortable in its shell.
Well, Magali, thank you so much for this education, for this visit, and how can we find you?
Yes, so we're a little tricky to find this year because we're surrounded by construction, but don't worry, we're still open Wednesday through Sunday to the general public, right beside King's Wharf, inside Martin's Park along the canal.
All right, and all the details, in case you're at all confused, it's all on the website. We put that website on ours. It was easy for us to find, and I can't hear the construction at all because of the bubbling of the tanks. Such a peaceful place to be.